Whew. Ominous music. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome back to the Opinion Spot. Mount Vernon Kid here, coming to you again with another fantasy fight for Section 2. And as you saw, wow, this is some real ominous music. As you saw, this fight was created and requested by my friend, Respect 2007. If you all know him, that's Lee. Check out his channel. And he pits the likes of Dr.Doom versus Skeletor. Whew. Yeah. The Monarch of Latveria versus the self-proclaimed Overlord of Evil. Good matchup, good matchup. And I'm looking forward to it. So let's get down to it. All right. So we start off with Victor Von Doom. Now we all know Dr. Doom. He's probably one of the most recognizable villains in the Marvel Universe in comic books, period. I will put him up against any villain that you can think of. Lex Luthor, he's up there. Darkseid, oh yeah, he's just up there with Darkseid. You know, he's pretty much eternally going to be linked with the Fantastic Four, but Victor Von Doom is pretty much a Marvel Universe villain. He is pretty much a threat to every Marvel hero you can think of. He's crossed paths with many Marvel heroes. As I said before, he's crossed paths with Spidey on many occasions. Of course, you know, T'Challa, Captain America plenty of times, you know, the Avengers. Hell, he was able to confiscate one of Spidey's his tracers, and he was using it. He was going to use it to basically track Spider-Man down, and Spidey and Black Cat actually got it back. They broke into the Latverian embassy and retrieved it. Just showing you how brilliant this guy is. For all those who don't know Dr. Doom, which I don't think anybody should, the reason why he does wear that suit of armor is pretty much because he's a scarred up man underneath all that. He's very intelligent, and that's what makes him even more dangerous. Not only does that suit give him super strength, it enables him to fly. He has laser beams coming out of his gauntlet. And of course, he is a sorceress at heart. He deals in alchemy and things like that. So that's not a bad combination. Very good combination. And big ups to the King, Jack Kirby, and Stan Lee for creating this guy. I can't not discuss how much I appreciate them creating this man. He is perhaps one of my first overall villain. Excuse me. Doom is one guy you don't want to be underestimating, and that's why he's probably one of the most recognizable villains in the Marvel Universe in comic books to this day. Will I ever see anybody take his place? I don't know. I don't think so. Other media wise, the cartoons seem to got him down right, but let's face it, the movies fucked him up. Okay, they screwed him over. Hopefully when they remake this whole Fantastic Four franchise, which I wish they would just give the rights back to Marvel would do a better job. We should see I would want to see a better Doom. But Doom is one of those guys you don't want to be underestimated. The man had the power of Cosmic at one time. Now, there ain't too many people in the Marvel Universe that can say they have experienced that without being chosen by Galactus himself. So don't underestimate this guy. So let's move on to his combatant, who is just as deadly, just as skeevious, just as bold and self-righteous as he is, and that's Skeletor. Proclaimed to be the self-proclaimed Overlord of Evil. He is He-Man's eternal enemy. Wherever there's He-Man, there will be Skeletor. Skeletor is another one. Well, let's use his real name, Keltor. But the way he looks now is pretty much because of his own doings. He is pretty decent in sorcery as well. He's pretty strong. He's a powerful sorceress that he taught himself. And he's always wanted the powers of Grayskull, the secrets of Grayskull. And he's always wanted what he can't have, and He-Man is always there to stop Skeletor. You know, he will always be the dark side to He-Man. You know, where He-Man is, Skeletor will be. And even though He-Man has a lot of other villains, he's probably one of the most recognizable villains, not just for He-Man but also for cartoons. You know, he's pretty much right up there with Mumra. You know, in my opinion. And he's also a good sword. He has excellent swordsmanship as well. You know, everybody talks about how Skeletor is a powerful sorcerer, but he's also has excellent swordsmanship as well. I mean, I can't say it's up there with He-Man, but it's up there. I've always loved Skeletor. You know, he's always had that kind of high, especially when I was watching, that high-pitched voice, like how it would go, like, He-Man, you will never stop me, He-Man. You know, something like that. It'll come off like that. But Skeletor has always been up there. He is pretty much one of those villains you have to respect and love. You don't want to see him die, because then it'll take the fun out of, okay, what's He-Man gonna do now? I mean, he can't take on Merman or Trapjaw or Triclops or Evil Lyn all the time. There has to be a major player that is just as powerful as He-Man, and that's Skeletor. You know, always love Skeletor. And these two going at it would be pretty interesting, because these two are so bold, so egocentric. You know, they think they're the best at everything. It's amazing that Skeletor has such a following. I'm talking about his followers, like I said, Trapjaw and people like that. But he could care less about them. If they died, he could care less, you know. But Skeletor is no joke as well. You know, he has his wits. He has brains. He's not all muscle. And those are the most deadliest villains, where they have power and brains to back it up. You know, they have the power and they have brains. Deadly combination. And these two going at it is one deadly combination. I don't think a battlefield can hold these guys' egos in place. So I would definitely say this would be one hell of a battle. Source magic as well. It'll come down to magic. It'll be a combination of technology and magic, being Dr.Doom is of both, has a combination of technology and magic, while Skeletor is pretty much all magic. And you know, but I would definitely see these guys going at it. I can't see these guys teaming up for too long without these two actually coming to blows with each other. I would definitely say that, matter of fact, I'm not going to say anything. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts on. I've heard people say this is a tough fight. It's a good fight, but it's a tough call. And I got to agree with everybody else. This is a tough call. So you definitely have to respect, go to his channel and thank him. As always, like I always tell everybody who does request fights, you know, go to their channels, show some love, tell them nice fight for the opinion spot. But this fight would definitely go down as one hell of a battle. So you guys tell me what you think about this battle. Who would win? Victor Von Doom or Skeletor? And this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace. One love. Stay tuned. Keep it real. I'm out.